Now, press it. There you go. Go on. Hello, people in YouTube land.
Hello.
Amanda's here from the start.
Yeah, but I'm still busy. I'm
Yeah.
busy doing something in the front room.
Right. Well, I was going to say straight off. I'll do this because I don't like working to a script, but it's getting lately where I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm starting today. It's only today till I get something sorted. Right. So I'll show you the painting. Now, this is the painting so far. I'll bring it in a bit closer. There you go. But you won't be able to see much of it. It's too big. That's what I've done so far, and I reckon another few hours, Amanda.
Yeah, then you'll leave it and then go back to it.
And then
It'll take a week to do.
I'll take a month to do or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I've got another one I'm going to do for Colin, and when I finish it, I'm going to send him it all the way to Australia in a tube. Right, you should be in this house at the minute. The smells in this house are unbelievable. And I mean they're unbelievable.
No, it's not bad. The smells aren't bad.
No,
Chicken broth for the dogs.
Bone broth, chicken broth.
Chicken broth.
Bone broth.
And I'm doing the sausage casserole, and it's gorgeous. Smell.
Sausage casserole.
Mixture of nice smells.
Yeah, mixture of nice smells.
Food.
Bone broth. Amanda's been doing this for a couple of months now.
Yeah. When you do chicken, yeah, when you have a roast chicken, yeah. Now, a lot of people, after they took all the meat and everything off, they throw the chicken carcass away. Now, if you got dogs, yeah, or even if you want to make a chicken stock, you use the carcass. You boil the carcasses, yeah, and you get the flavour of the carcasses.
You know, I can smell that cinnamon on your hand.
Yeah.
Doesn't smell unpleasant. It smells quite
Earthy.
nice. Earthy smell.
Yeah. He's on about cyanobacteria.
It's in one of the fish tanks.
I've got one of the fish tanks. It's got this greeny blue algae in it, and it's like an earthy smell. Change the subject.
No.
Yeah.
This bone broth that Amanda was on about, you can use when you make up a bone broth. Like she says, you can use it as a chicken stock for any soups or chicken casseroles or vegetable casseroles or anything like that. Or, like I say, you can boil the bones right down so they just crumble away to nothing. And that is doggy superfood. If they're feeling
if the dog's off
lackluster.
if the dog is off its food, they say that you feed it some broth and it brings the appetite back and brings the vitality back.
It doesn't have.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't have to bring the vitality back. Boof.
Yeah.
You know, our two dogs, ooh. You know, Amanda has to hold on to them when she takes them out, otherwise she'll go bloody flying. You know, she could fasten them to a sled and they'd pull her.
That's it, yeah. Right, I'm going
Right.
to finish before I do it.
Before you go, Amanda,
What?
one of our friends was on about this disabled club, weren't they?
Yeah.
Now, she said it was a disabled club and she wanted it, like, for women only sort of thing. Well, I think the disabled club's a bloody good idea. Because disabled people would like to meet each other. I know I would. I know I do talk to other disabled people. Amanda will tell you I'm always talking to disabled people.
Yeah.
So I would, if anybody's interested, especially Cammy, if she's interested, on about getting a disabled club together, I'd like to do it for men and women, not just women. I mean, there's a whole load of things you could put. I've got a raft of ideas to bounce ideas off you and stuff like that. It's all sorts of things, wasn't it? It was like painting, like artist painting and
forms and things.
Help with forms and sewing, knitting, playing board games.
Yeah, stuff.
You know, just simple stuff. Maybe a round of bingo. You know, just something different. You know, I mean, a lot of disabled people. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, me and Amanda, we stay in a lot more than what we used to. We don't go out as much as what we used to. I would like to go out and meet other disabled people and get involved in a few things. Oh, disabled activities, that is. You know, that's the type of thing I was looking for. So, Kermie, if you're interested, we could bounce a few ideas off each other and see what we come up with, because it'd be quite interesting for us, disabled people to get together. You know. Anyway, that's one of the things I was wanting to drag up today. There's not much in the way of stuff for disabled people to do. I don't like football matches. I don't go on the train much because if I need to go anywhere, I've got an adapted car, so I'll drive. The thing is, I just socialising. That's all it is. We just need to socialise more. And there's not only me in the same boat and Hemi in the same boat and everybody else, but there's loads of disabled people out there that need a club of some sort, even if it's just once a month. You know. Right. Numpties. I don't know whether you've noticed, but this time of year it seems to get an awful lot of numpties about. Numpties driving, numpties running across the road, numpties doing all sorts of things. Just keep your eye open for the numpties, because you don't want to end up in bother because of a numpty doing something stupid. Be alert to numpties. Right, I was going to have a say about kids of today, but then again, there's some good kids and there's some bad kids. It's only the way they've been brought up. A lot of them, in the eyes of the parents, are little angels, but behind the parents' back they're a bunch of bastards. Pardon my swearing. That's about the end of that one. I'll call an end to that one. Old friends. Old friends, I don't see enough of them. I don't see enough of them. They don't even contact me anymore on Facebook. Oh, sure, there's some on there. The Stalwarts, Yaz, Andy Dinsdale, Steve Bourne, all the others on there, but there's some of them I do miss having a natter with. Wish some of them would come to visit sometimes, but I know a lot of them are away now and not up this end of the country, or not even in this country. Miss Colbest been about. Good laugh was Col. The only time I get to see him now was if I went down under. Australia, that is. Not in a wooden box. Anyway, like I'm saying, I'm missing my old friends. School friends. Friends who I hung about with in my teenage years. The 80s. Remember the 80s? Just miss it. Miss the crack, miss the banter. Right, the other thing I'm going to have a say. Art materials. I was looking at some art materials online. And this is online, so I don't know what they're going to be in the shop. Oh, look at that. You can see that. Look, my melon streak. Oh, look at that. You can actually see it, look. Horace has just scared the crap out of Amanda. Art materials today, the price of them. You see that size of that tube of that paint. Now that paint is I think it says, I don't know what it says on it, 5 millilitres in one of them tubes. Now let me show you what the size of 5 ml looks like. That's a 5 ml tube. And this is a 21 ml tube. Now, out of these two tubes, this one here, this small one, will cost you between 5 and 12 quid. Right? Depend on the series, which is light fastness. Yeah. These ones, which are student grade. I do use student grade paints, but I prefer to use the artist quality paints. You know, I use artist quality paints. That's a student grade paint, and you can see them there side by side. This one, about 2.5 quid, 3 quid. This one, like I say, anywhere between 5. Was it about 5 or a 10 Amanda in it? Student, the artist quality, the professional is between 5 and 10 quid, isn't it? Yeah. Can be anywhere between 5 and 10 quid. But I'm erring on more over the way. It's more between, I would say, 6.5 quid, 7 quid towards 10 or 12 quid. So, I mean, these here, they're about 2 quid, 3 quid, 2 or 3 quid. Cotman, student grade. There's 8 ml in there. But you can tell the difference in the quality of paint. I can tell the difference in quality of paint. A lot of people can't, but I can. I think Amanda's busy in the front room, sort of like trying to sort out a fish tank that's gone a bit green and snotty. You are? Oh, she's going to do a water change in it. Alright. Indian tonic water, slimline. I wasn't going to say anything, still haven't got any test results back. Not looking forward to tomorrow. But it's just one of them things, it panics you, you know. It is. I also, when I'm painting, believe it or not, I also use these as well. These are Faber-Castell Aquarelle Art Grip pencils. That's the colours I'm using at the minute on one painting. And they're just used for fine detail and highlights. But that's the colour there, look. That's the colours I'm using. And I love them. I do, because the trilobal, which means they have 3 sides, and they're fantastic to get hold of, especially when you've got bad hands. Especially when your hands hurt. Absolutely fantastic they are. Like I said on the video yesterday, or was it the day before, I said camera's getting ordered on Thursday. I'll see what I can do on Thursday, see if I can get it charged up and what have you, and I'll do some run-throughs with it and see what it's like for the quality and the sound. From what I've read, and from what I've watched and listened to, apparently it's decent quality. Student grade, but decent quality. Oh, by the way, Amanda's exceedingly good coffee. Oh, it is. Oh. So, today has been a quiet day for a Sunday. Amanda took the dogs out this morning, well, 12 o'clock. I was bloody up all night coughing and sneezing and bad guts and what have you. But I still feel tired now. I still feel like worn out. It's just one of them things, I suppose. We'll have to wait and see what the results are. Not got much more to say, I'm afraid. Except, like I was saying, I miss old friends. I might do a little short video. On Thursday I might do a little short. No, it won't be Thursday. It'll be ordered on Thursday. I'll get it on Saturday, Friday or Saturday. We're gonna do a video to sell these fish tanks, weren't we? On, you know, I've got 3 fish tanks, all full setups. I've got a 90 litre, which is a 90 litre Fluval Roma with a working light. It's full setup on that, isn't it? Full setup, small internal filter, heater, working light. No stand, sorry. I've got a Roma 125. No, sorry. I didn't tell you a lie, but I want to get it in order. I've got a UFO, Aqua One UFO 550, 100 litres. Built-in filter, comes with a heater, gravel, you name it, full setup. I need that gone as well. It's got a few odd scratches on the glass, but when it's cleaned up you won't be able to see them when it's got water in. And I've got a Roma 125, which, believe it or not, clean, very, 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 very clean and tidy. Both the UFO and the Roma 125 have got stands. They're both full setups. They both have filters, they both have heaters. One has gravel and... oh, they both have gravel, sorry. Tell a lie. They both have gravel. All you have to do is add fish and water. Or water and fish. Let it cycle for 6 weeks and then you can add your fish. I'm going to call it a day right now because I've just looked at how much time I've spent on here, and apparently I've spent 21 minutes so far talking to you. But I enjoy it. You make my day. Oh, by the way, I don't know whether Jill will get this, because I don't know whether she's going to look at my videos or not, but she said she was. Get well soon, Jill. Hope the hip replacement went fantastic. I hope you're getting well pampered. Like I said, when I was last time I saw you, it's self-therapy. You talk to yourself, really. You don't know whether it's getting out to people, but it is like sort of like self-therapy. Well, I think it is anyway. But you know, bloody hell, we're up to 22 minutes already. Would you like to say goodbye, Amanda?
Goodbye, Amanda.
I'll see you later, chaps. See you later, everybody. You look after yourselves, especially my friends and my biker buddies. You take it easy as well. Use your brain a bit more. Less of the throttle. Watch out for the other nut, the one behind the wheel. You know? Not very nice when you lot get hurt. Right, I'm going. Speak to you all later. TTFN. Ta-ta for now, that means. And I will see thee. PDQ. And I can't remember what the other thing is I used to say. But anyway, look after yourselves. And don't do what I wouldn't do. And remember, that's not a lot.